Hello my people. Today I am in a dad shirt, which means this video falls into the daddy category. Some of my videos are more mommy, I'd say. Some are more daddy. The daddy ones are the ones to fear. Subscribe if you're new. Yay! Today, we've got no script. I've been doing this a lot on here. Maybe that's a good thing. I just like to talk from my brain to the camera. I wish I could Bluetooth it, you know, just be like, there you go, there's the information. So I could just watch more anime, because we all know that's all I do while I don't film videos. It's really simple. I just film videos, play guitar, and watch anime, and then go to sleep. Hello. There's gonna be a trigger warning at the front of this video, but I just want to verbally give a trigger warning. Please do not watch this if you are triggered by anything related to eating disorders. Please don't. I know some of you might worry about me. I'm okay. I've really processed everything I've been through, and this is actually more of a standing up for myself. Listen, I am daddy today. Daddy. I'm wearing the pants. I always wear the pants. They make my butt look bigger than skirts. What am I saying? Subscribe if you're new. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what the heck are you doing? I'm bringing up Instagram for a reason. It is the catalyst for the rest of the events that happened and why I'm discussing this today. I was on Instagram Live, having a good time, promoting my last music video, Stream Preach. I promise I don't only speak in self-promo. It's a good thing, self-love, self-daddy. Why am I saying daddy after every word? I love how I'm like, daddy, and then my earrings are like, rainbows and sunshine. Who says you can't be both? Anyways, someone brought up a comment on my live stream. They were like, hey Jessie, do you know that you're being used as Fatspo on Twitter? A lot of my career has centered around my recovery from an eating disorder. If you're new, I weigh like 70 pounds more than I used to. Everyone kind of watched me go through things, the good and the bad on my channel. Subscribe if you're new! Unfortunately, it's not all daddy jokes here. I was being told I was used as Fatspo, and that was the first time in years I had been that triggered, and I didn't even see the photos, and I don't need to. Let me explain what this horrible phenomenon is, and I really want to preface this. Please do not click on this if you are triggered. I want to educate on how disgusting this is. So Fatspo is basically these people that have an eating disorder will make these threads, and they will just show photos of someone before and after they gain weight or just after they gain weight, photos that they perceive as bad, and they like to share these photos to try to inspire them to continue with their eating disorder. I'm gonna upset people with this. I'm really gonna upset people, but I had an eating disorder and I would never have done that to someone else, ever. And this isn't you. Like, this isn't my people. The people that support and watch and love me. This is people that casually watch me, know who I am, and just really don't like me. How could you not like me? No, okay. I think the people that post this don't realize this isn't just about themselves. This is affecting a real 23-year-old girl that had to recover while being online, and taking advantage of that is extremely effed up. It is the fact that I look so bad now, recovered, that is motivating someone else to keep having an eating disorder. That is so triggering. As a woman, gaining weight is a very vulnerable and scary thing. It shouldn't be at all. Absolutely not. These people, and I understand they have a mental illness, I feel for them, I really do. But I also think it's important to feel for the people that are in those photos, where they are implying that these photos of them and their weight gain look so bad that it is encouraging someone to have an eating disorder. Do you know how hard that is to live with as a woman that is just gaining weight in a society that doesn't allow it? Or as a woman that's gaining weight because she recovered from a mental illness that took her personality, that took everything from her. That is a next level messed up thing to do. To me especially, or anyone in my place that has recovered from an eating disorder, but also to do to someone that perhaps hasn't had an eating disorder and they just went through weight gain, which is normal and a part of life. Weight fluctuates. Weight isn't a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. And don't get me wrong, that is easier said than done. This isn't even against my parents, it's their generation, but I was born in 1989 and I grew up seeing my parents do extreme diets and things that were not healthy. I think that we're all trying to unlearn things. I do feel for them, and I want to make that clear. I feel for these people that are so consumed by their eating disorder that they don't even realize that these are people that might see these and might really get hurt by them. But at the same time, I don't think it should be easily excused. You need to be able to see that the person in that photo is a person. It's not a video game character that gained weight. You are using someone else's photos. How could I not be triggered? I would be upset if I never had an eating disorder and I just gained weight. I don't think an eating disorder excuses fat phobia. I have never experienced fat phobia, and I am really grateful. But I did have an eating disorder. It was such a personal thing, and I'm not telling anyone how to have their eating disorder because I don't wish anyone to have a mental illness. I want everyone to be healthy. I really do, and this video isn't going to change anyone's mind, probably, but I think it's just a conversation worth having because I am mad. I'm really feeling disrespected. I think with this Fatspo thought, it is beyond just hurting me, it is also extremely fatphobic. It's further trying to intensify this idea that I thought we were all trying to unlearn. It's acting like being fat in our society is a horrible thing when it's not. It's just like being tall or short. Being in a larger body or a smaller body is literally like having green eyes or blue eyes, and people just need to realize that. Coming forward and talking about my eating disorder online, it's so beyond difficult when people take the fact that I've been honest about this extremely real thing in my life, they take advantage of that and they use it for themselves. It's gonna sound so silly because I feel like people use the word influencer and it comes with all these stigmas of lots of privilege. It's not to say that I'm not extremely fortunate to do what I do, but you know, I also sacrifice a lot for this, and it's a lot of emotional sacrifice that is different from emotional sacrifice you might experience in the office. And being told online 10 times a day by anonymous people that you looked better with an eating disorder, that you motivate someone, is difficult. I can't even tell you some of the comments I get every day. And I tweeted and I said, this makes me want to quit sometimes. And it does. I once had a comment on my health is mental and physical page, and someone said that I lie about not feeling good about my body sometimes because I'm in a smaller body. And I think there is a difference between feeling insecure about your body sometimes and saying that you experience fat phobia. And I have not experienced fat phobia. I can't claim that I have, and I can't claim that I know what that's like. I can only try my best to be an ally and try to point it out. With that being said, I am a woman that recovered from a terrible eating disorder. So it's a different fight for me. It's a mental illness that just completely warps and alters everything in my life to a point where I remember I used to hysterically cry when people told me I looked healthy when I recovered, which sounds very odd to someone that hasn't struggled with what I've struggled with, but my mind works differently. So it's just something different. But with this whole idea of Fatspo, it's not only insulting someone that has an eating disorder, but it's also encouraging fat phobia and this fear of being fat, and you know, if someone is fat, they should be shamed, and you don't want to be that when that is absolutely not the case at all. Fat people are beautiful. By the way, I don't want all of you to think I'm reprimanding you. I'm talking about these people that casually just watch or just hate me for no reason. I got told on Twitter the other day that someone wanted to curb stomp me and they hadn't even watched my videos in years and they just thought I was cringy. And I was like, is this what we've come to? That's like a death threat. And I feel like I can't talk about setting boundaries with the way people talk to me online without seeming like I don't appreciate everything I have. In my DMs, I get a lot of comments like, hey, I have a friend that lost this much weight. and these extreme specifics, I never get a trigger warning. And I feel like I can't say anything about it because I'm gonna seem unappreciative. I think overall people think that it's just this brand and that I know everything about this illness when I'm just sharing my experiences and hoping to inspire someone and just trying to be happy and show myself being happy being recovered. That is something that's important to me. Not even talking about the physical recovery, but just showing myself being okay with it, because honestly I am, and that took so much mental strength, but I really do love myself. Not every day is easy, but I feel recovered and happy about it. But at the same time, it is something real that I did still go through, where I do still need to be careful because you never know. My whole day was ruined after I read that comment. I felt the onset of a panic attack. I felt like I couldn't breathe. You know when you just read something and you're in a great mood and it just ruins everything and you can't stop thinking about it? That was absolutely the case with this. It's not that I am fatphobic, it's the fact that someone thinks I look so bad in my recovery. You're implying that my recovery is inspiring you to keep having an eating disorder, and that is really difficult for me to live with. It's really hard when I get that comment where it's like, but you look great. Well, number one, I already have an eating disorder. I already have to fight that, but then also having to fight such polarizing comments, it would be very easy for me to relapse when I'm being told that me feeling bad about myself makes someone else feel bad about themselves because I look good, but then also being told that I looked better when I had an eating disorder. Not that long ago, these outfits would look so much better on you if you looked as skinny as you used to. What type of disrespect do you have towards me? And I'm allowed to say something and not have someone say that I'm asking for it by standing up for myself. I'm gonna keep standing up for myself. I don't care. Telling someone that used to have anorexia that they looked better when they were anorexic is not okay. And me saying it's not okay is not asking for it. It's never okay. It's never allowed, and me standing up for myself does not mean that I'm asking for those comments. Even when I stand up for them, people are like, oh, if you just stopped responding, they'd go away. I'm sure that maybe responding to some of the comments makes it worse, but I'm not gonna let my followers see me just get that type of horrible comment where you tell a person that previously had anorexia that they looked better anorexic and just not do anything. And to imply that me standing up for myself is making it my fault, that I'm asking for these comments, it's absurd. It's literally absurd. In any way justifying that, oh, they only did it because you always respond to them. No, in any sense, people need to be receiving blame for telling someone that used to be anorexic that they looked better anorexic. Who does that and thinks it's okay? But it's done in such a subtle way, with using me as Fatspo, things like that, where I think that people don't realize what they are implying. Because my brain gets it. My brain knows what you're implying. Here's a comment. I don't see any "you looked better skinny" comments. You didn't. Stop glorifying it, please. You think I make up those comments? It'll be private messaged on all of my social media platforms. It's done in a very subtle way because they know that people are gonna fight it, because they should fight it. But I get personally messaged these. Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. To imply that I make that up is so insane to me. What would I get from that? Like, what would I receive? I know that on a lot of those comments, people tell me, you look great the way you look, but like, no number of people telling me that will make me believe it when I message these things every day. Am I going to quit? No. Do I think there's a huge issue with the way that some people talk to me? Absolutely. Is it something that's out of my reach to actually fix? To be honest, probably. Maybe this video will inspire more people to use me as Fatspo, and to them I say, I'm just a person on YouTube. I can't talk anyone out of an eating disorder, but I can hopefully talk someone into just seeing that I'm a person and what I experience when I am told that my photos are used that way. I've honestly stopped responding to most of them unless it really upsets me, and I'll just send it to my friends and be like, this is horrible, right? Because I'm so scared of someone telling me, if I get upset about it, that I deserved that comment and I asked for it because I respond. I feel like as someone online, people expect me to just take everything, but there's some things I just can't take, and this is one of them. I just ask that everyone online remembers that I'm not a brand. My eating disorder isn't a brand. I really just want to be seen as a person. I did not see the photos. I don't want to see them. Also, with that being said, if you do see something like that, please don't make me aware of it. I know someone meant to be kind, but it was something I really didn't need to know. I would make sure I would never look up that sort of thing. I know this person meant well, and I'm not trying to call them out. I just want to kind of educate on, there's some things that in a certain setting should be brought up for sure, but I think that there's some things maybe I just shouldn't know. If you showed your friend my pictures and she said, I look like the ugliest person she's ever seen, you don't have to tell me. That's not related to Fatspo, that's just like a random example, I don't know. In the future, I want to talk a lot less about my eating disorder, and I have been. I really have been trying to. When I do try to talk about it, I try to take my own personal stories out of it if I do, so that it's just less personal. Like on TikTok, I just did like things not to say to someone with an eating disorder without bringing myself into it because it's safer. And I've said this before, I really think my next step for the past year has really just been, I've really been focusing on my music because now I have energy and vitality and I want to do all the things I couldn't do before. In general, there's so much more to everyone than their weight, but when it comes to mental health, there's so much more than what I have struggled with. I think that truly recovering is also letting me develop as a person outside of that mental illness. I ask that everyone hopefully is proud of me and respects me for what I've been through, but also sees me as not just like the girl that's gone through this, but also someone that loves playing guitar or loves colored earrings, loves her cats, I don't know, reads books. I have so many other things I do, I promise. I sing. I dance. Actually, I only do body rolls, but it's hot, so whatever. Whew, sorry, I needed to take a break there. Anyways, I want to make it abundantly clear that this is not about my people. All of you that watch me and are really supportive and really nice, all of you out there are literally the people that make me not quit. You don't have to be telling me that I do look better now. It's literally just the people that just listen to my music or just like comment hello. Makes my day. I love my people. The fan pages that talk to each other, that's what gets me going. Well, that's weird. It's not that. Not that I don't love you, okay? I saw a TikToker recently. I love her videos. Her name's Michaela, and she was talking about a lot of people just keep commenting about her relationship and her boyfriend, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna set a boundary. And I loved someone online setting a boundary, but also letting people know that they are grateful and that this isn't everyone that does this. So I wanted to make a video officially setting a boundary, and I feel like I've, talked about things briefly on Instagram stories, or I've made posts on Instagram, but I think it's really different to hear things from my own mouth. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I think I'm allowed to give my opinion on this. I can't tell people to stop doing this. It needs to be done with someone's own volition. When it comes to just stopping the whole concept of Fatspo, I feel like that needs to be done with their own volition. Like, it needs to be something that you decide to do. No one else can decide that for you. Even when people do tell me that I inspire their recovery, I am so honored, but I want those people to really give themselves credit, because, that was you as well. So, wanted to make that clear. Hello, my people. I wanted to end this video by thanking the sponsor of this video, Lilo. And today we have something beautiful. Lo and behold, this is Lilo's collab with Diesel. This is the Sauna Cruise in the Lilo Diesel collab. Look at it. Oh my god, it's beautiful, stunning. The Lilo and Diesel collab is a huge deal because it's a large fashion brand collaborating with a sexual wellness brand, and therefore sexual wellness is just becoming more mainstream and less taboo. For this line, the goal is to feel the attraction everywhere around you. So here we've got the incredible massager, the Sauna Cruise, but we also have couples rings. I love the idea of, attraction being everywhere and a sexual wellness brand collaborating with a huge fashion powerhouse. It's really making these conversations less taboo. You can enjoy yourself everywhere, anytime. Pleasure should not be a taboo subject and should be something that we are able to enjoy wherever we are. Here we can see that there's the iconic diesel color red. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's bold, which is kind of the whole entire messaging with the brand. Because Lilo is not just a toy brand, it is a self-care movement. I'm here for it, okay? I stan it. From now on, just consider me a Lilo fan account, particularly for the Lilo Diesel collab, okay? Look at this, the Santa Cruz. It is stunning. It says here, all I need is charge. We've got all of our little buttons. It's fully waterproof, easy to clean. It's very smooth. Ooh. So if you want to get amazing Lilo products and support their message of attraction being everywhere and these conversations shouldn't be taboo, be sure to check out Lilo. The link will be in my description. Do it. Pleasure is something we all deserve, okay? Okay? And I stand by Lilo when I say everyone deserves it. I also love that Diesel collaborated with a sexual wellness brand. I think this is just the start. But yeah, click the link and support this collaboration. Your life could change today. Link in my bio. All right, bye-bye. I hope this video isn't negative. I just really want to talk about how that makes me feel and kind of educate on this. Again, I really hope no one clicked past the trigger warning, and I want people to know if anyone did click past my trigger warning, please don't blame that on me. That has been done before. I've been told that I knew people would skip trigger warnings. How would I know that? What type of person do you think I am to want people to have eating disorders? I hope this video isn't negative, and I want to leave on a positive note so that it doesn't feel that way. You know, I'm setting a boundary because I want to move forward, and I know I can. I know we are going to have so much fun on this page. Why are you touching my bras, you weirdo? Confirmed, Fender is a boob guy. No. Why is my cat like playing with my bra? Because he's a boob guy. Oh my god. I don't know if you can enjoy this video unless you enjoy my misfortune. Subscribe, because I'm sure I'll get more of that. No, I'm not manifesting that. Subscribe because you're not getting any more of that. But I gave it to you today. I served misfortune. Anyways, be sure to stream Preach. I really love that song. I've been the most active on YouTube I've been since I was 18, and I'm gonna keep it that way. So moving forward, things are gonna be positive. I've been doing lots of commentary videos, and it feels weird to not pop in and talk about things that are going on in my own life. And you know, I always put things out on Twitter, and really sparks up a lot of interesting conversations. So I thought this was important, not only to set a boundary, but also to just educate. And I want to clarify, I have not experienced fat phobia, and there's so much fat phobia behind these posts as well. I feel for the people that experience that every single day. My heart really goes out, and I can't say I know what that's like because I don't. And just seeing a small glimpse of it, you know, I think that everyone should be celebrated unless you're a murderer. Thank you very much. I think that was a beautiful last sentiment. Thank you very much. Almost as good as, do you guys remember when I said when life gives you lemons, you make it gay? Now I'm gonna say everyone deserves to be celebrated unless you're a murderer. I'm truly an artist. Or what about on TikTok I said, I'm a gay little circus clown? That was a great quote. So I'm a gay little circus clown. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna feature your pages on the screen. Sorry if you hear traffic in the back, by the way. And your posts, get it? Because they're Jessie pages. Still clever after how many years have I been doing that? Doesn't matter. Don't let me know that my jokes are getting old. You pretend they're still clever. You tell me I'm a smart, good little girl. Now this is sounding kinky. Oh my god, Jessie. Follow my cats on Instagram. They're so cute. I will have a more uplifting video next time. Okay, bye. Follow you into a fire. Follow you into a life. And you